Purdue offers fresh and modern ideas for businesses looking to improve their working environments. In fact, they promote wellness in the workplace. So if you're feeling stressed and you just want to get up and move around, you can take a stroll while you work. The smoke is everywhere, and it's hard to avoid, especially if you're trying to enjoy your lunch outside today. We talked to some restaurants about the effects it's having on their business. The brush fires in the Jacksonville area have been causing a lot of smoke, as you can see. So how is this smoke affecting your health? We talked to some doctors who explain. He presented his budget to the City Council on Friday. Now Jacksonville Mayor Alvin Brown is trying to sell it to the taxpayers. Mayor Brown stopped by the morning show today to explain his plan to increase revenue in the River City. Channel 4's Bruce Hamilton has more on his ideas. Now remember, you need at least one life jacket for each person on your boat, and you need to make sure that it fits them correctly. On the St. Johns River, Heather Zimmerman, Channel 4, the local station. Fireworks on July 4th can be exciting to watch, but getting those colorful explosions in the sky can be a difficult process. We spoke to some pyrotechnicians who tell us how it works. Pyro Shows is the company that provides Jacksonville's fireworks and is based out of Tennessee. They get most of their product from China, but getting there and back is easier said than done. First, a 20-hour plane ride to Beijing, then bumpy rides through back roads to reach the country's fireworks factories. The art and science of fireworks constantly evolves, which explains the need for these international shopping excursions. Once the explosives make it through customs, they arrive here in the United States. Jacksonville's fireworks arrived in Green Cove Springs last week, and the crew at Pyro Show got straight to work.
We'll bring those off of the tractor trailer. We'll get them laid out on the barge. We'll go back and tie them together for structural integrity so they don't shift. It makes it a more stable platform for the product. And then once we have that built and everything is laid out according to our Q logs, we'll go back and actually start dropping the product.
The cue log is what they use to choreograph the fireworks to music.
The cue is basically when you want a shell to go off at a particular time during the show. An example is Leigh Greenwood's, God Bless the USA. Well, on USA, you want something breaking on USA.
Getting the barges to their location is about a 3-hour ride by tugboat up the river. Once they arrive, a thorough inspection is done to ensure their safety, and then the crew prepares for the show. Now, there are several firework displays happening in the area. In fact, Jacksonville Beach and downtown Jacksonville's firework displays start at 9:30 p.m. And if you're in Clay County, they have an event happening at Orange Park, which starts at 11 a.m., ending in a fireworks display. In Clay County, Heather Zimmerman, Channel 4, the local station. Judge Perry has decided to release all of the names of the jurors in the Casey Anthony trial. But the question that remains is, are the jurors safe? We were told we would never know their names. The identities of the jurors who decided Casey Anthony's fate would remain nameless until now. In a highly anticipated decision, Judge Perry decided that freedom of the press was too important to ignore, even in this high-profile case. The decision was made after the media motioned their right to intervene.
The judge was forced to issue this order because the media is going to court saying, look, this information is generally public. You need to give it to us, and he's saying they're right.
Well-known defense attorney Janet Johnson says although Judge Perry was not able to find a good enough reason to hold these people's names from the public, he does feel the safety of the jurors comes first.
They're not like the protesters and the people who went to the courthouse every day and got online to get into the courtroom. These are people who just had to do this duty. So he seems to be putting himself in the place of protecting these jurors.
Johnson also says that releasing the names gives the public a sense of confidence in our judicial system.
We have a system that if I were the accused, I'd be comfortable that these are my jurors weighing the evidence. And that's really the point of the Sunshine Law, to give the public some confidence in their government and in their system.
We decided to speak to the public about their thoughts on Judge Perry's decision.
I guess there's no telling what people will do, and there seems to have already been some problems with the public making threats against the defense attorney. So there is a concern. But then there also is the public right to know, so I have to trust that the judge is making the right decision.
I would go hide, because a lot of people are mad at him. They don't feel like, that they did justice.
Now, the names will not be released until late October, giving everybody a chance to cool down. Reporting downtown, Heather Zimmerman, Channel 4, the local station.